And let's compare it to this other Skyrim immediately after. See how DK's compares. Does this also? It does. Nice. Quite a different start. Where am I going? Okay, good. I don't have to do anything fancy to keep myself on the track. That's nice. I appreciate that. Got a cool shiny track. Oh, we have wings. Alright. You are nothing compared to the spinning straw. Do a jump. Okay, so we have all of our abilities active as well. Okay, nice. Finding the visuals a little more compelling on this one. I do like this song, but I'm not sure how I feel about it on this track yet. We'll see. We're just getting started. Whoa. That didn't feel like a weird track alignment thing. Oh, hey. Okay, no. I was like, those look a lot like the lightning strike indicator things I made. In fact, they might actually be copied off them. Because the rings and the little sparkly things coming down from above, they're either themed off mine or they might be copied. I won't be too upset, but they're not literal copies because they don't leave the spiky shit in the ground. They're a one-time hazard. Okay, they're like the more classic Thunder Roam things. They have the weird panels that launch you over off them. Which is, I guess, fine. I don't really have an issue with that. I'm just overanalyzing them because I'm like, hey, I did that effect. I like it because you can actually see where the hell the hazard is from a distance. No matter what the road alignment is like. Oh. Or at least that's the goal. And I think I did an okay job of that. I want to go this way because it looks like more fun. They reverse engineered but uses force zones to launch you. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have to read the description. And honestly, I didn't do anything too crazy with them. I'm not gonna... even if they literally copied and pasted them and used the same particles, I'm like, that's fine, honestly. Especially if they even mention it in the description. I'm like, cool. You know what? I don't mind. If I did, like, a bunch of crazy work making some fancy prop and someone was like, nope, I just made these things, then I would be annoyed or something like that. It's cool. Usually they use a pop-up blocker, which is an outdated way to launch a player. Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, geez. That was a little too much of a boost. Also, these are... I don't know. Textures on those planes make them feel a little out of place, but... with the aesthetic of everything else, but they're not bad. I think they just feel off with how shiny and nice and bright everything else is. But maybe they're supposed to be thematically different. Oh god, I'm going so fast. Oh, there's the end. Okay. It almost felt a little abrupt. I want to play this again. Hey, you know what? Let me not rate it just yet, but my first impression is, yeah, I like that. Actually, let me read the description too. Creep's Rock is the general realm description. Let me, restart this level so we're not just sitting here listening to an alarm. First side, yeah. Darn it. How do you have good frames on the plane section but terrible ones for this? No, I don't know. I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. I don't know. All I can say is you're seeing it happen, so... Players need to master aerodynamics. So yeah, general realm description. Think to Opus for the Exeldrome and some, as well as Kenobi for the Exeldrome. I wasn't credited, no. Like I said, I'm not gonna make that big of a deal, and It would be nice, though, so maybe I'll leave a comment about that later. Clean section got patched. Okay. That would also make sense, because, like, it is good if your level is one section that's causing issue for a lot of people, see if you can clean it up, and honestly, if they did clean it up that much to where it's not an issue, that's great. Good job. I feel like this level actually has a good variety to the gameplay. We're getting boost sections to keep things interesting, where we have just roadway navigation with no real hazards. There's a... Wait, the other reflections are working. Why did that one look like a reflection? Bugged door. Was the door earlier bugged? I didn't see. Either way, I feel like this level does a decent job at keeping things varied throughout the... Yeah, looks like the doors are bugged. That's a shame. Oh well. Because we're not doing the same thing for too long, because we start with flight right off the bat, and then we immediately go into a lightning section. The lightning is well telegraphed thanks to the particles and just the camera angles we're using. Yeah, see, like sections like this, and when you use just the old school classic lightning markers, they're really bad. But when you use the particles like this, you're like, aha, I see where to not drive. And I actually want to go back to this because... Okay, yeah. Like, I wanted to check out that whole thing about saying these used force zones. Does that make sense? It's clever. Okay, yeah, I didn't... I'm like, I thought I heard the, I'm like, last time I thought I heard the pop-up blocker sound effect on one of them. Oh, did I see something down here? I did. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I was imagining that. Apparently I was, because, yeah. Force zones are a smart way to do that if you want to launch someone off the track and not have extremely janky interactions. And we have some nice props. Uh-oh. Whoosh. Speed. Alright, let's go this way since I went the other way last time. Oh, these are like... Oh god. I was like, can I just let those carry me around all the turns? Not necessarily. Uh-oh. Okay, those are a little bit janky, but I know we have limited tools to work with. Also, uncapped blind moment. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. I actually didn't even realize what it is, but now you say that, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense of how I got away with that. Ow. Now I'll go a little flight path. That gets us literally right here. Ah. This checkpoint is a little obnoxious, but part of this is on me for not navigating as well. Ah, darn it. I thought I could recover that one. We have to dive way down for these. I was thinking I didn't need to go down as hard as I do, but I actually do. You know what? Let's just correct that with the wings. Yeah, so we're keeping some relatively consistent theming, like nothing feels wildly out of place. I think the jets still do a little bit, but I don't think they're too bad. You feel still kind of fit with the general level theme, and they could just be like, if they're supposed to be from an outside or something. Either way, we're getting a good variety of the gameplay and what we're seeing without... Okay, that gives you the super boost up here. But everything still seems to fit together. So I like it. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good Skyrim. Nice job. Let's see. Imperfect Views. I almost want to jump straight to washing machine, but no. I will keep myself in check and do things in order. What is the description of this plus equals, and now for something a little bit different. Okay, that's just like fancy. No? Plus equals again. I thought it was like inverted, like some kind of special flag. I can't bookend things. I can't think of the right word I'm looking for. Excuse me. Experimental track with lots of weird jumps and whatnot. Air control experience required. Okay. Visuals are interesting, but it's hard to understand what I'm looking. Okay, now we're seeing more stuff I can actually understand. I'm like, I like the thumbnail for it. It looks really cool. Alright. This is neat, and it's not making me do anything too crazy, but it's keeping me going. Can't just slack off. How far out is this? That road section is a little. Oh, was that uncapped spine? It looked like it's missing an end cap there. That road felt a little hard to judge with all the light stuff behind it in the distance, like in the background coming up. This stuff. It's hard for me to tell exactly where I was going, but it wasn't too bad. So far, that's like the one thing I'm like, that could probably be fixed up somehow. Literally just, I mean, am I supposed to be, yeah, these look like, yeah, I think I'm actually supposed to be landing in between each of those. Oh. Ooh. Wait. Oh, do I have wings? Okay. You know what? No, okay, that's just me being a dumbass then. I was like, oh, this checkpoint sucks. I'm like, wait, I have wings. No, this checkpoint doesn't suck. This checkpoint is entirely valid. I'm just being an idiot. This is not road. Okay. Almost looked like big road down there. So, am I supposed to, like... Okay. I mean, is there a reason I can't just drive? Okay, yes, there is a reason I can't just drive on the ceiling. It looks like I'm expected to, like, you know, use these as landing points, but that feels really weird using a lighting structure like that. These, to me, these do not read like supposed to be my navigational path. I don't really like that. Oops. Oh, I go all the way back here. Like, I like the variety, and look at this. I was gonna say, like, I like that the lights are placed in different spots, but where's my path? Like, I don't like that we're driving on big light fixture things. Feels weird to me. Yo, what the? Okay, we got like a tower climb situation here with a cool sort of waterfall thing. Alright, neat. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Oh, come on. I didn't get the ceiling ride for that. These checkpoints are a little awkward starting off. They're not like that bad, but they're not great. I do like these kind of structures when we're out here. I really like the visuals. I was not distracted by my losing my jumping rhythm. Can I land on this? Wait. I'm like, I didn't see kill grid, so I'm not sure if physics jank happened or if that's actually insta-death. I feel like this probably should be insta-death with the way this level works, but yes, okay. Okay, fair enough. I'm like, that honestly makes sense. It's just, I wasn't really sure with what I was looking at. I was like, it looks like a solid surface. I don't see kill grid. Oops. And I'm talking and not driving properly. I want to try. I'm like, I want to drive on the side of one of. Oh god. I'm like, why would I drive on the side of it when I can land on the top? It's like when I could just not make things 3 times as difficult for myself. Uh-oh. The yellow shine to them is really weird when it comes into view like that. Oh, nope, nope, too fast. Yeah. There are definitely areas of my air control I do need to work on. Uh-oh. We'll say this back part of the track has definitely gotten more difficult. This is running a pretty good range of styles of air control to practice. Oh, God. Nope. Okay, hold up. Okay. God, waiting the flight correction sucks. Oh no. Come on, come on. Oh no, my trick timed out? Shit. I'm screwed now, aren't I? Oh no. Kill grid will not take me. Too low. It's gonna time out with that. How did it not? Okay. Now where am I going? Oh. That didn't feel like an end. I was like, am I gonna land on those big arrow things? It was kind of a... I don't know. I feel like that ending was just weird. Wasn't it? It was a neat track other than that. Since we only got a little bit more, let me go through this again. And because it's actually decent air control practice, which is something I'm working on, so... Yeah, no. I like the visuals out here. I think the enclosed sections, honestly, don't feel as nice visually. Or, I don't know, something... Shoot. Yeah, these are using not proper end caps as well. You can see the road is, like, pseudo-capped? Or it's using, like, the, shoot, what's it, the flat plane type road caps? But, like, yeah. These are improperly capped. They're not wholly uncapped, but that's not a proper end cap. Just a note. I do not want to be the person who has to go back and check all of these road platforms, though. You probably should. Yeah, like, I really like the visual style of this, but then when we get to the indoor sections, I'm like, it feels a little weird and not nearly as cool and in line with everything else. Sure, this looks like we're going into something different, but it isn't as bad, but it's like the outdoors is just like so unique and interesting, and then this is like, it's okay. It's just not nearly as cool. I don't know what you do about that, but I mean, the waterfall section is cool, but just like this stone cave is just like, it's okay. Not the worst, but it's not great either. Jump off that. I don't know. Definitely need to jump off this. Right? So yeah, I really dig these big structures with giant glowy bits on them. It's like the red metallic hallway is just like, man, this is so much less cool than everything else in the level. Oh, what am I doing? Rambling and not paying attention to where I'm driving. What, I go on top of this, right? Shit. Wait, I can still make it though. This is the end. Right. Whew. Okay. There is some wonkiness of this. Part of it is my own lack of air control skills in some areas, but I feel like the end is just kind of like weird and a little bit of a letdown from the rest of the level, both visually and mechanically. It's not that bad mechanically, I suppose. It's just like the hallway setup. It's like, man, like I said before, it's just like, this is just so much less cool than the rest of the level. It sucks to end on that note. I still think it's a neat level overall. I would say the disclaimer at the start, need air control skills is definitely valid and important in the caveat in recommending that. That's a cool level though. There's a lot I like about that. Now let's see the washing machine. Okay, I see. On one hand, I really want to recommend this because it's awesome. On the other hand, it's not really much of a level. But the novelty value is so high. I have to give it props for that. Wait, a few times you got lucky. Yeah, I believe that, especially with the mines in there. Let me try to not immediately try to go to the end. Oh, I lost track of myself. Oh, the door actually opens? Did I get out before the door opened last time? Uh-oh. Oh, there I am. I actually lost track of where I am. Oh, and I can't self-destruct to reset. Uh-oh. Oh, there I am. Oh, I didn't want to end. Yeah. Yeah, so you can, if you get inside the glass, it's just the frame stops you from reaching the end zone. Yeah. I'm like, I kind of want to bounce inside the washing machine more. I don't want to slide out so easily. Do I even have... Yeah, I do have jump. I just wish it was easier to control my car so I could go bouncing around between all this stuff. I can't tell which way I'm facing. Oh, there we go. I'm being way too amused by this. That is a good novelty level. Incidentally, also a good novelty menu too. As it turns out. Let's see, Singular Journey by Chipboard. Something an intense journey through outer space. Let's see how oops, bumped my mic. Let's see how intense it is. So far we have neat oh, it's saying I don't have wings because I'm jumping too late. Something, yeah, the physics are definitely changed. Yeah, there's some drag cheats. I'm like, something feels really weird about these transfers. And the way that I'm picking up so much goddamn speed. Numbers have indeed been touched. Okay. Giant car. I am faster than you, big car. Space sounds. I can't barely see what I'm doing. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not super fond of the drag / physics changes. I do like the different areas we've been, well, sections we've been through are neat. The idea is neat. I need to play this another time or two, though. Like, this scene is alright. It still feels kind of basic. We do have, like, the eclipsed sun over there, which is cool. Like, we have some cool points of interest, but it's like, then we just have very basic-looking track in space, which is like, it's okay. I would definitely like something different. And this is kind of like a cool novelty thing. Like, I don't know what that's all about, but you know what? It's neat. And we launch ourselves into the sun. Because, you know, that's what you do in a future space car. Then we're in, like, nebula asteroid field. Try and get turned around. Okay. I don't know, this has some interesting points, but I feel like this ending section is kind of weak. And some of the thematic elements, mainly the fact that we're using very basic looking track without much more props around it. Like, yeah, we have like the environmental stuff, but it's like feels like a little bit incomplete almost from a visual standpoint. Also, I feel like it would be better if that roadway was aligned with gravity, so when we launch off it, the camera's not turning like a bunch. Like, here, let me go back. This is cool. Getting launched straight up into the sun, and then it's like, oh, now my car's blocking it at a weird, awkward angle. Why? I guess to make the transition into this more awkward and difficult? I don't know. Gotta be some massive track with the shadow showing on the earth. Yeah, I realize that too. It's like, you probably also shouldn't let us get so close to the planet, because that causes a really strange makes it feel very, it kind of like breaks the illusion some of, you know, being a cool space track at way above the planet. I mean, unless the idea is, whoa, there's some trippy, weird stuff that's not quite right going on here. Which, you know, I could buy that too, given the part of me, the after is weird phantom giant car zone. But it's like, it's not really consistently doing that either, so it's like, so I'm saying something feels weird and kind of like not quite finished about this track. So, I don't know. I don't think it's like bad, but it's not feeling so great. I'm gonna get the freaking shadow on the earth because it's funny. Like, I like the little bits of moving particles to kind of create like weird stardust, star stuff and visual interest. It's nice. Like, there's some cool visual elements going on here. I'm not, like, I don't think we need to mess with the physics so much. And also, yes, this track is massive. What? Is there an invisible kill grid around the Earth? Oh, well, that's disappointing. I wanted to drive on the Earth. Look, just because I'm like a 10,000 story car doesn't mean I can't go to Earth and have some fun. Yeah, there's an invisible kill grid or something of the sort. Sad. Disappointing. Man, if you thought this car was giant, just imagine how big this car must be. It's that much bigger than me. That car's not just gonna drive around the Earth, it's gonna fucking smash through the Earth. Punch the sun. Then asteroids. Because reasons, I guess. I mean, as far as space theming goes, this is actually kind of a cool environment. And then blind. I'm blind. Oh. Yeah, there's... The ideas are cool. Some of the visuals are really nice, but it's like... I think a lot of it's just the physics make it feel really off or awkward to control. I'm not fond of, and it's just like there's some things that just feel not quite there with this. Impact to your car side would destroy the planet. So maybe it's equivalent to mission failure. And you think that's actually a black hole? It could be, but it could also be like an eclipsed sun. Either way, it's just like, yeah. Neat, but it's really not there for me. I don't think it's an actively bad track, but it definitely needs quite a bit. It's called an intense journey through. I guess some parts were kind of intense, I suppose.